students at Isha Yoga Center.
Namaskaram, everyone. I'm not seeing enough life. (2024) Mahashivaratri, when I stood here, I was in excruciating pain. And post Mahashivaratri, I was to leave and take a month's break and see how to fix this, whatever was happening, small injuries and stuff that happened to my head. But as all of you know, I went into an emergency surgery and then again I banged up my head and went into a second one. Well, doctors thought they lost me, but here I am, one more Mahashivaratri. For all the medical skills of the people who attended to me, I bow down to them. And all of your love kept me going. And above all, the grace of Adiyogi. And he didn't want me, I tried to cross the line, but he pushed me back. What is this all about? In all this, when all this is happening, what is happening with you? People around me saw, well, physically things that should not happen to anybody was happening, but mentally I was fine and I was not any different from how I am today. You saw me in last Mahashivaratri and most of you didn't realize that my entire right side was almost paralyzed with pain. But this is the miracle of mind. No matter what's happening with your body, no matter what's happening with your situations around you, even if the whole world turns against you, if your mind is working for you, you see it makes miracles happen effortlessly. But if your mind turns against you, even if the whole world belongs to you, you're living in a palace, you have a mountain of gold, but you are gone. Once your mind, your intelligence turns against you, there is no way out. No power in the universe can do nothing for you. So if one wants to realize the miracle of mind, there are simple processes, there are very powerful and sophisticated processes, but sophistication… What's happening there? What? Anyway, if you want to do very complex and sophisticated things, it'll take a lot of time and energy and focus, certain dedication to make it happen. But I don't know how much investment is worthwhile for your well-being. How much investment of time and energy is you deserve for your well-being, that's something you must decide. After watching the world, there was a time I was demanding if anybody comes, minimum 18 months, you must do this, otherwise I'm not going to teach you. Because I invested lifetimes. 18 months I thought is very simple, then I saw people 18 months they think is too much for their life. So we reduced. I brought it down to 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Shame on you. 7 minutes. At least 7 minutes can you invest for your well-being every day? 7 minutes. 7 minutes a day, you can own your day. That's the miracle of mind. If you attend to it properly, your mind can do such miracles. Well, everybody is excited about their silly phones that they call as smart. Hey, I want you to understand, you refer to somebody as smart only if you find them smarter than you. But if you call a phone as a smartphone, I don't like that. But whatever the smartphones, computers, spacecrafts, you name it, everything has come out of this miracle. It's just a drop out of human mind. How come it is not worth tending to it? How come it's not worth nurturing it? Just simple education, school education and getting a certificate is not enough. Something internal has to be done. Call it what you want, you call it yoga, you call it meditation, you call it anything that you want. We call it kriya. Kriya means internal action. If you do action with your body and your mind, we call this karma. Karma is wonderful, but if you are not conscious enough, karma becomes a very entangling process. Life gets entangled in ways, people are not suffering anything else. They are suffering things that they desired for. They got the job that they want and they're suffering it. They got the person that they want to marry and now they're suffering it. They got the children that they want and they're suffering it. Because your mind is not taking instructions from you. Doesn't matter what you have. Even if you become king of the planet, if your mind turns against you, you're done. So if you want to realize the miracle of this mind, 7 minutes a day, can you dedicate 7 minutes for your well-being? So as a part of this, we will unveil this Miracle of Mind app, a free app. It's taken a lot of effort and resources to do this, but it's offered free because the idea is, in the next 24 months, we want to see at least 3 billion people on the planet are closing their eyes and meditating for 7 minutes a day. This can change the world in subtle ways. When I say change the world, don't think there will be some fireworks and doom, something will happen, no. See, right now it was hot in the afternoon, it's cool now. Did you hear it happening? Some explosion happened and cool breeze came? Gently it happened. That is how change must happen even within you, in your mind, gently. But after some time when you look at yourself, you can't believe how you were just some time ago. That kind of difference you will find with yourself, and especially now when all the scientists and so-called world bodies of health are all talking about a mental health pandemic. All of you must understand, there are no sane people and crazy people on the planet. Sane people, one wrong step, they can go crazy. That's you. As healthy people can do one mistake and become sick tomorrow morning, just like that, sane people can become insane just by crossing a simple line. Don't think people who have in some way unfortunately psychologically disturbed, oh, that is the way they are, I'm okay. It's not like that. You and me can cross the line, and right now due to various situations, one thing is the soil, lack of life strength in the soil, plastics in your brains. All the studies are showing, on an average in the world, in all the urban populations, 7 grams of plastic is in the brain. That is like a small spoon in your head. Time to eat it. Those who are suffering from dementia, they're supposed to have 4 to 5 times higher amount of plastic in their brain. So it's become inevitable, it's everywhere. It's in the air, it's in the food, it's in the water, it's everywhere. These are some things, and lots of pesticides, fertilizers, and above all, sociological situations, many aspects. All put together, keeping your mental balance is going to become more and more challenging as time goes by, unless you take individual responsibility that you make sure you will stay mentally healthy in your life and ensure people around you will stay that way. Because if one person in your family becomes mentally disturbed, psychologically ill, they will make at least another 10 people's life absolutely miserable. This is what happens. It's not just for that person, it's for everybody around them. And this is happening at a pace that you can't believe. In the most affluent societies, in United States, the Surgeon General of United States is saying, 1 in 2 Americans is feeling lonely. What is loneliness? Loneliness does not mean there's no population. We have population like never before on the planet. There is enough population. In fact, too much population if you ask me everywhere. Hello? Hardly there's any space for solitude. There is a lot of population, but people are lonely, not because there are no people, simply because they have become small cocoons of their own. So loneliness means, the studies show if you're feeling lonely in a day, it's as bad as smoking 15 cigarettes. Well, a lot of campaigns happen to get rid of cigarettes, but here we are producing the same damage by ourselves, self-help this is called. And this loneliness is an incubation period for psychological ailments. Once you start feeling lonely, other things will follow. When they follow, it's not just you, even the next generation gets it. There is enough proof to show that if one is depressed, the chances of your children getting depressed is 2 times over, that is 200%. If you have bipolar situations within you, the chances of your children getting it is 4 times over. If you're schizophrenic, the chances of your children getting it is 8 times over. So I'm talking about not only our health, the future generation. It's very important that each individual does something for their own well-being, because these are not things that government can fix or somebody else can fix. Your health must be your responsibility. Only then you can be a contributing citizen to this nation and to this world. So if this has to happen, you must unleash the miracle of mind. I'm stressing on this once again. Do you know another thing on the planet? Do you know anything which is a bigger miracle than human mind? Hello? Hello? And it works only if you're awake. So this miracle of mind, we want to make sure in small measure it's available. Much more complex and sophisticated processes are anyway available, but this is the simplest way to attend to the world. We want 3 billion people to download this app and practice 7 minutes a day. All of you who are here, 7 minutes a day. And I'm happy to tell you, we just opened this today morning for download. 650,000 people have downloaded it till now. So, that's a good number to start with, but we want 3 billion. Because if 3 billion people are little more calmer and saner, it's a better world to live in for all of us. Let's make it happen. Here, we will unveil the Miracle of Mind app. If you already don't have, you must download it now. And tomorrow you must practice this. It's a very simple process. Mind's miracle, let's make it happen. Hey, let me see, all of you, you have it? No, do you have one? If you have one, let's make it sparkle, come on. Let's make it happen. The human mind is the greatest miracle. Unfortunately, most people experience it as a misery manufacturing machine that is constantly turning against them. Meditation is that process through which you learn to operate this mind so that it functions as a miracle. We are launching the Miracle of Mind app, which will offer you a simple meditative process that you can do anywhere to bring a sense of peace, joy and exuberance into your life to create mental health, emotional stability and balance.
Own your day in just 7 minutes with the Miracle of Mind app. Offered by Sadhguru Gurukulam, Sadhana Pada is a 7-month residential program designed for those looking to